Hi traders. So in this video, finally, it is like a celebration at this point. I am actually continuing the series, the beloved series where we are coding with AI. Now, as you might already know, the markets are very, very interesting, and a ton of people lost money on Bitcoin indexes, all these kind of like instruments. And what I realized is that, you know, traders are bashing me like, man, but your percentages are like not enough, and I want to make it 100% a month, and that is just a low number, and I know and you don't know, and these are the things I am getting day to day. So, and I am confident enough at this point in my life that I know what I am talking about, and that if you want to have 100% a month continuously and you believe in that, you are basically going to and I don't want to like say this, like, I don't mean bad things for anyone, but it is just the truth. If you want that specific thing I just told you, like 100% or over in every month, you are basically destined to lose all your money over and over and over and over again, and work until you die and after. Because I have to tell you, there are traders who are selling their houses, they are getting loans to trade and these kind of stuff, and this is just not the way to go. And I don't want to like tell you that I know everything, and but it is just basic statistics. If you are like these, there are ranges what you can make in the markets, and there are ranges that you can't make, but you can't possibly make. You are not going to surpass the best hedge funds, best traders, who even has some illegal advantages, like, in many times you can't pass them in percentages. It is just not possible, and they are not making 100% a month. They never make that money. So just wanted to start with this. And what I actually wanted to talk about is that our Gold EA that we coded actually in the YouTube series, like, I was taking a little bit time off. I have other things in my life and stuff, and I was also putting a huge amount of effort into the new developments of my new versions of my EAs. The markets are insane, so I have to code a lot, and I actually enjoy it. I am coding a lot of, like, as you have seen, indicators, EAs, new versions. So yeah, I was just putting my gold versions of this series to live accounts, and yeah, I just put them there and left them there. And what I realized is that this EA, this version particularly, made 50% gain. And the reason is I started the video with that little monologue is that I have to tell you, 50% of gain is exceptional. So you can say whatever you want. You can say you want to make 1,000%. 50% of gain, whatever like perspective I am looking at it, is very good. And so I wanted to show you some statistics, go through all the results with you, and also not just that, but I wanted to share some insight about like trading at this point. And I actually am now planning multiple new videos even this week about this gold trader and the further development. But yeah, I just didn't have the time for these things, and now finally I have. So let's just see. The average profit was around $12. The average loss was around the same, like $12. Our best trade was around $40, and our worst trade was around like $30. And our profit trades were around 55%. Now, what's interesting about these statistics is that you realize that these are not really like outstanding statistics. So we don't have an extreme. We don't have something like a 1 to 3 risk reward ratio, like a like a 1 to 8 best trade and worst trade ratio. What we have is exactly the same thing that all casinos have. And now we are the casino, so we are on the mathematically good side of this equation, because we have a few percent of sure like winning. And what you should know, if you don't know about the casinos, it is not like they are not losing money on clients and stuff, but they are making sure that they have around 3% of like profit overall. So but it is like a mathematical game, and it is very interesting. And now we have like the same kind of statistics, like how we made this amount of percent with like a pretty good curve and stuff, if we only have these statistics. And this is just something that I wanted to show you, that it is a huge part of trading. You don't have to have exceptional statistics, actually. In fact, in live trading, usually you don't have exceptional statistics, because what you have at the end of the day, if you're a profitable trader, and we are talking about long term, like of course there were some bad periods as well, but this is like a very long period. So what we have is basically the same, like the mathematical edge of trading, and this here is beautiful. We could have different kind of ratios, so different kind of like correlation between these numbers, but with the same amount of edge. And that doesn't matter, but this way you can see it very clearly how you can make actually very good amount of profit with completely mathematical edges, like nothing crazy. So I just wanted to show you, because I think it's very like, it's something you just have to see. So this is the version that was doing these trades, and what I wanted to actually show you is how it is, how it traded, how it made 50% gain. And I am also curious, and so I grabbed the best performing set file. And I have to warn you, this is not going to be beautiful, because real trading, like real trading curves most of the time, and this is not always, because there are some, like there are systems that have beautiful curves and they are great in live accounts and stuff, but most of them, like 80% of them, are not beautiful live. So we are very interested how it is going to go, and what is the secret of this. Like I am actually very interested, because this should have a secret. So far we don't see it, but it should have a secret, that in these market conditions from the last year, it made so much profit. So as you could see, this was a little bit of a downwards period in the life of this algorithm. And this is what I wanted to show you. Like this is not going to be some insanely beautiful full chart. This isn't just not that. I am actually running now 4 or 5 set files, so that is also like they are very well working together. For example, if this set file has like a downward period, the other set file probably has an upward period. So it is like they are reducing actual drawdown, which is very important. This amount of drawdown, because usually we would have more drawdown in these kind of market conditions if we were just use as one set file. Now let's see what we are. Wow, so very interesting. So it was like a bumpy start, but as you can see, very realistic, insanely realistic. It is like painfully realistic, this chart is. So it's like if you don't even really optimize it, just put it on the markets kind of chart. So because there are some bigger swings to the downside and stuff, but after all, it is, if you take a look at it like as a line, I can truly understand how it made profit, because it has that edge, that casino-like edge, when you are the mathematical, like you have the mathematical winning side. And this doesn't mean that you are not going to have losing streaks, I have to tell you. But this means that you have an edge over the market in this moment, Wow, very, like long term, it seems like it knows something. So let's see what kind of results we have. I will be honest, I don't know when I don't even know, maybe in few months I didn't even take a look at this set file, so it is not optimized at all. And it had trades like this, which is with 0.01 lot, is very, very good. Wow, yeah, it's very interesting. Let's see. Um, okay, yeah. We have this edge, like around 50% win rate, and we have this like similar ratio here, but sometimes we have a bigger profit trade, and you would see this and like, how is this not a flat line? And this is exactly the thing I talked about, because it has a big enough significance, and it has just that mathematical edge over the market, which is like pretty cool to see. So if you in the next videos we are going to actually code this EA further, this particular one. If you want to buy this system with source code, so I have to tell you, this is a pretty good deal, because I'm not selling any of my EAs with source code. If you want to buy this particular EA with source code, I brought down the price because it was $500, and I was like, yeah, this is for an experimental project that we are doing. I'm going to lower the price, so it is now, you can buy it now for $300, which I think for a system like this, with actually I think now maybe six or even seven versions of source codes on the in the package, and all the set files for it, I think it's just a good deal. If you want, go ahead, buy it in the Gumroad store. And actually, if you do this, but it is just secondary, you also support this channel. You also make me like want to make even more videos about this whole system, about this whole operation, about this project. So just let me know if you want to. I want to check. Yeah, okay. And yeah, pretty interesting, and I think it is something that I wanted to show you, how you can actually like work like a casino basically, and win in the markets. But because that's just important, that I think, let me know in the comments, but I think nobody is talking about it literally. Like, everybody is showing you this crazy stuff, and nothing like this. So also, if you want, check out the VPS that I am recommending, that I am actually using for 3 or 4 years, and check out EC Markets, that is the best broker in the world, and I partnered with them, and you can check out my link. That's all. If you have any suggestions, questions, let me know on Telegram, email, and in the comments. Ciao.